Hello Pisces, welcome to your June 2023 tarot card reading. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thank you all so much for being here. For those of you who are new, my name is Jane. Welcome to your June 2023 tarot predictions. So you are free to watch these videos for your sun, moon, or rising sign, depending on which resonates more with you. For those of you who are here for love, you may also want to check out your Venus sign as well. And I've had a couple of people, or actually a lot of people recently over the past couple of weeks say, hey Jane, I haven't seen you in a while. It's good to see you. Where have you been? I've been here. Please make sure to subscribe and hit the little bell if you want to get notified for all of the videos that I post. Some people just aren't getting the notifications apparently, so you just want to make sure you hit that little bell. Let's go ahead and just not waste any time. Let's get right into it. Thank you, and I'll see you in a sec. Hello Pisces, welcome to your June 2023 tarot card reading. All right, let's see what comes through with the major arcana for Pisces. What is it that Pisces needs to know this month? All right, we have the Hermit. So you might need some time to sort of digest and process, to come in contact with what's going on inside of you. We do have Mars and then eventually Venus on the 5th will come in your 6th house. It's super common for people with 6th house to go into hermit mode, okay? Now, this hermit mode does not have to be completely cutting off the world, but you really should give yourself some time to think about stuff, especially I don't want to tell you that if something is going well, that you need to sit back and question it. That's not what I'm about to say. I just want to preface it. But if something is going really well or going super fast, it might be time for you to just take a little bit of space and just kind of wrap your head around what's going on. Wrap your head around the speed, wrap your head around other people's involvement, and just kind of catch your breath a little bit and find that rooted connection with spirit. And just sort of commune with spirit if you can, so that you don't get so swept up in something. Because I think it is possible for Pisces to get swept up in a lot of the movement that's going on in their lives. And there's nothing wrong with it. It doesn't mean that it's bad in any way, shape, or form. In fact, actually, for many of you, it could be quite good. But I don't want to see you getting ungrounded. I don't want to see you getting lost in a lot of projection of stuff. The Hermit helps keep it real. It helps keep us grounded and keeps us kind of rooted in the present moment rather than projecting in tomorrow. It's just about today, right now, and what is happening and what is being done now. Okay? So let's take a look at the environment. What's going on for the environment for Pisces? We have, who is here? We have the Knight of Cups. Right. Now, for some of you, this might be a romantic story. Astrologically, we don't have a lot happening in your romance houses, but that's okay. It doesn't mean really anything. A Knight of Cups can be someone who really shares your sense of magic. Romantic partner or a friend or a colleague or whomever, they share your connection with music, your connection with beauty, your connection with the more pleasurable aspects of life. They share your, I think they share your experience. Like you and your Knight of Cups, whoever it is, you have similar perspectives on experiences. Let's say it that way. There's something shared. Now, the one thing I like about the Knight of Cups is that they have a truly open heart. They're available, and you can pretty much tell them anything. You can tell them anything. You can get deep with them. You can be transparent. You can be vulnerable with them, and you're safe. This is certainly someone with whom you feel safe. And if you're hoping for someone like that to come in, now I don't like to guarantee this type of stuff during my readings, but it is possible, seeing as how they are showing up in the environment position. Someone could come in and you could be introduced to someone with whom you could have a strong connection. This is also someone who may understand your need for space, although they may not really like it all that much, but they will understand it and they will grant it to you. But also, I think, you know, they're not going anywhere. You know, they're not going to abandon you while you're taking space. They get it. They understand. Okay? So let's see what else comes out. Let's see what other details we can get for Pisces for June 2023. A 9 of coins. Ace of coins and a page of coins. Okay, so I like the coins because it indicates more material and tangible experiences. All right, an ace of coins and a page of coins really could be someone's coming in, they want to work with you, they want to give you money, they want to sign the dotted line. Here's a job, here's this, here's the house you've been looking for. You know, it's actually something real. And on the Ace of Coins side, sometimes it can feel like divine intervention, although technically this is not divine at all. This is a product of your own magic and your own efforts. Okay, so this should not be a surprise. In fact, probably it won't be. The Page of Coins most likely does indicate another person coming in, although their role might not be huge right now. It could be someone just kind of dipping their toe in the water, seeing how it is. You could be just getting to know someone, just exploring some type of a relationship, creative, romantic, professional, whatever. Just kind of talking. This kind of feels like a talking phase or an explorative phase. Although with a Page of Coins, there is something real behind it. It's not all fluff. It's not all talk. Page of Coins does not do the all talk type of thing. And when we have the 9 of coins, that indicates to me that, you know, you're in a really good standing. Your self-value, your self-worth hopefully is pretty high, and you're feeling deserving, you're feeling good, which makes sense that a lot of things are gravitating toward you right now. You seem to be someone now, whether or not your financial situation is exactly what you want it to be, this is about you and the richness that is you, your very essence, your life experience, what you have to offer, your opinions, your ideas, your perspective. All of that is incredibly valuable. People want to be a part of it. That's why this stuff is coming in. They want to partake, they want to participate, they want to hear what it is you have to say. Does feel like a lot of gravity. And with Saturn in that first house, it is really common for people with Saturn in the first to establish themselves in positions of authority. So there could be a promotion coming up. There could be a pay increase. There could be, you know, like I say, a new client. If it does happen to be romantic, it could be someone who's taking you super seriously. You know, they're not just messing around with you. They actually want a future. That type of thing. If you're completely single and you're wanting love, this would be a good time for you to kind of be out there in some way, shape, or form, whether out in the community actually doing things or on an app or something along those lines. Okay? But this does feel kind of flurried to me. So even with this flurry, this is why the Hermit is so important, is because it keeps you grounded. It keeps you logical. It keeps you detached enough that you can, I don't know, the detachment seems beneficial right now. Because you can have all this wonderful stuff happen, and that's great and wonderful, but it's like the minute that you clamp onto something, you immediately create resistance. So as excited as you are, and you can allow yourself to be excited, I would still take a step back, take a breather, you know, reassess and just keep going. When these things come in, I don't want you to say, oh, okay, this thing came in and so I'm good and I don't have to keep going. I don't have to keep trying. I don't have to keep putting in effort. You should. I mean, I guess you don't have to technically, but I think you should, because you could get more of this. You know, you could get more, you could get better. Not if it's a romantic thing, I'm not saying you should sit around and wait for a better thing to come along. But like if it is a client, Well, why would you not keep going? Because you'll probably get another client. You'll probably get more money. You'll get more interest. You can grow. Okay, this is opportunities for growth, but only if you allow the growth to happen and you continue to be in that receptive mode. If you shut down the receptivity, this can kind of fall flat a little bit. Okay. So let's see what comes through for the second row of cards for Pisces. Oh, I love the Chariot, 5 of Swords. Okay, so there's no doubt, especially as we make our way later on through June into Cancer season, there's no way that there's not going to be some doubt and frustration, and something from the past is going to kind of creep back up. Right now, it looks like Pisces is torn, and I think this has a lot to do with Saturn being in your sign. Sometimes Saturn can bring that nostalgia. Plus, we also have Pluto dipping back into Capricorn, so there can often be resurfacing of things. But then we also have Jupiter in the 3rd house, which is a lot more futuristic and whatnot. And so you're kind of torn between past and future here. The past kind of coming up and drudging up old memories, and it can be so easy to project all over this amazing stuff that's going on in your life. To project fear, to project failure, to project insecurities, all of it. This is why you need the Hermit, because you take a step back and you can reassess and make sure that you're not jumping to any type of conclusion, or you're not projecting any kind of desperation or anything onto the good stuff. And I look at this Chariot, this definitely feels like a warrior to me, someone who has been in battle and knows how to battle, and going in straight to the 5 of Swords and straight to the 5 of Cups and saying, I'm not going to let you ruin this. I'm not going to let you put a dampener on these beautiful things that are coming into my life. I'm not going to let what happened, what was said, I'm not going to let the betrayals and the pain and the traumas to creep in right now and just destroy all of this hard work and all of this bounty and all of this potential that is sitting right in front of Pisces. Especially if this is a romantic thing for some of you, okay? If it is romantic and someone does come in and seems promising and it seems exciting and they seem like a good person, I'm not saying you can't have your guard up and still pay attention to what's going on, but also, you know, the stuff that happened in the past has nothing to do with them. They're not the same person as that other person. You see what I'm saying? So be really, really careful. And this Chariot seems determined to not let this stuff poison this good stuff. There might still be some healing that's going on, especially if you had been through a pretty dramatic situation. A lot of healing. And maybe there is still a little bit of sorrow and grief that's present. And if there is sorrow and grief, it's possible that what's also being projected is guilt. I don't want to let myself be happy. I don't deserve to be happy. But your 9 of Coins says, nonsense. I absolutely 100% deserve it. Why would I ever think that I didn't deserve it just because someone else treated me in a certain way? Okay, this is not a time for self-punishment. So again, that Hermit is so critical to just take a breather, take a breath, and not get frenzied up in any of this stuff, and just take it day by day. That's one thing I'm loving about the pages that have been coming out a lot this month, is they're that reminder that you can only live today. You can only make decisions you can make decisions with the future in mind, but you can only do so much today. Okay. Beautiful. Ace of Cups, 8 of Cups. With Jupiter now in the 3rd, it does feel like Pisces is ready for this movement. You know, you're ready to move away, 8 of Cups, from the 5 of Swords. You're ready to move away from the Five of Cups, to move away from the things that have sort of soiled the good. I'm feeling enthusiasm because I'm looking at this Ace of Cups, and here's the person walking away straight into the Ace of Cups. I'm feeling enthusiasm and a lot of hope, but it's kind of a cautious, intelligent hope. Chariot also is giving me that vibe. It feels a little stoic, not pessimistic. Please do not mistake what I'm saying, okay? I'm not saying there's any pessimism. I'm not even saying it's even like harsh reality type stuff. It's just, there is hope, but it's like a little bit of hope at a time that just kind of trickles in each day. And you slowly allow that hope and optimism and faith to build. I don't think Pisces is in a position where they're wanting to just put a bunch of blind faith in something and just say, okay, this is it, without a lot of foundation. Maybe that's what's going on with the sun coming through the 4th, is you're really focused on building foundations with things and with people. You know, you don't want anything to be flimsy. You know, maybe it has felt a little flimsy over the past couple of years. It hasn't felt truly steady and sturdy. So you seem determined to make it sturdy, to build something upon which many other things can be built. This is Saturn stuff. You're certainly connecting with Saturn. It is about building, and it is about the future. And with the 8 of Coins, you're willing to do the work. I love the 8 of Coins because it feels like magic. It's like you get the Ace of Coins, you get the Page of Coins, here's all the interest, here's all the enthusiasm, you're pulling in a lot of stuff, but also you're managing it. You're not getting so caught up in the frenzy of all the stuff coming in. You're like, okay, wonderful, I'm so glad it's coming in, but now we have to deliver. Now we have to actually show up. Now we have to invest, have the conversations. We have to do the things that need to be done in order to move everything forward for the growth. Okay? So this 8 of Coins is like, if we can say it, the other side of the coin of the Ace of Coins. This is you close the deal. This is you fulfill the promise. And I think your focus really is here, is fulfilling the promises. You take, I don't know, it seems like you're taking your role seriously. You're leveling up. In a big way, you're leveling up. Hopeful, yes, but not overwhelmingly so, and not delusionally so. So hope is a tricky thing. It can either fuel your faith or fuel your delusion, you know? So you have to be careful. But I don't think it's fueling your delusion. I think it is fueling your vision, which is good. And it's a vision that you're willing to invest in. I look at this Knight of Cups, and this does seem like someone who's gonna take certain cues from you in terms of what you need. So you're gonna need to be communicative, which Jupiter in the 3rd, plus Mercury moving on into Gemini. I don't see any problems with communication. I don't see any holdups or hangups, but they are sitting and waiting for your cues. So if you want or need something from your Knight of Cups, you are going to have to communicate it. They're giving you space, but if you don't want them to give you space anymore, you have to call them. Be like, hey, let's hang out. Let's go do something. Let's talk. You know? I do think a Knight of Cups gets it. You know, they really get it. So you can tell them what's going on. You can tell them about this. You can tell them that maybe you're afraid something isn't going to go this way or whatever. You can talk through it with them. And I think a Knight of Cups is going to be someone who pulls your focus down here to the 8 of Coins and says, I know you can do it, but you have to do it. I know you can. I know you can. You deserve it. It's time. but you have to do it, right? And they're going to keep talking about, most likely, this 8 of coins of what needs to be done. And they'll be there for you. But I think, I don't know if I said this already. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself. One of the things that's pretty common amongst all the signs this month is that the person who's showing up here in this environment position is not getting involved, meaning they're there for you, but they're not injecting themselves into this process. This is 100% your process, your journey, your growth experience. And they know that they can't come in and fix everything for you. They know that they can't do the growth for you, that this is something you have to do on your own, which is why they're so capable of giving you the space that you need. They get it. They've been through it. Okay? All right. Let's pull out the clarifiers. I think there's going to be more that comes out here. So for those of you who are new, we're going to talk for another 25 to 30 minutes about these cards in the comprehensive reading. The details to access that video are in the description box in the comment thread down below. So if you want to check it out, you are welcome. So let's see what comes through here for the Hermit. What else does Pisces need to know? We have the 3 of Cups, 6 of Coins, and we have Page of Wands, another page. In the environment, we have the King of Swords, the 4 of Swords. Last one, we have 9 of Coins again. Okay. And to clarify the 9 of Coins at the top, what else does Pisces need to know for the 9 of Coins? We have 7 of Swords, King of Coins. Oh my goodness. And a Page of Coins again. If I can hang on to these cards. For the Ace, 4 of Cups. Seems like you've been holding out for that Ace. Another King. My goodness, lots of Kings. 4 of Swords again. For the Page, we have another King. Okay, and an 8 of Coins again. Another Page. The Tower. I actually love this Tower with the Chariot. 2 of Swords and the Sun. Yeah, I do love it. 5 of Swords. We have the 6 of Wands. This feels like a month of mental victory for Pisces. Massive mental breakthroughs, psychological breakthroughs. The World, another 5 of Cups. We'll do one more, a Knight of Coins. 6 of Coins again. And for the Ace of Cups, we have the Moon. 3 of Coins. Judgment. Another 5 of Swords, a 9 of Wands, and an Empress. A Knight of Wands, another 9 of Coins. My goodness, that 9 of Coins. And a Knight of Swords. Okay. This will be an interesting read for you, Pisces. If you want to join, you are welcome. Again, all the info is down below. Thank you all so much. You know I love you. I hope you have an amazing June, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.